Idle Transfiguration, Domain Expansion. So in all domain expansions, the user who casted the domain gets their strength and defense up by 2 times. When you hit an enemy, they start getting bubbles on their body. These bubbles can be exploded when they are touched by soul touch. And the bubbles will keep stacking for each M1 you do to them, so this makes this domain very good for strength builds. Last thing about Mahito's domain is that when you use soul touch, in the domain it hits everyone globally. This domain expansion is Gojo Domain. So during this domain, the enemy will start to take burn damage. And like I said earlier, you do 2 times the damage and get 2 times the defense. After a while, the enemy will stop taking burn damage and then you just have the buffs. And in this domain, you're surrounded by mountains, lava, and volcanoes. Now, Gojo's Domain Expansion, Infinite Void. In this domain expansion, the enemy can't move for a while, so during this time you can attack your enemy, and they can't do anything. And as you can see right here, the dummy can't attack, and now he can attack. And as always, it's the same buffs. Now on to Frau... I meant Sukuna. My mistake. So during this domain, enemies are hit with constant slashes that don't stun but do good damage. Then after a while, the slashes stop and you still have the same buffs. Now on to the last domain, in-game. We have Judgment's Domain Expansion. So as of today, the domain still does not work. But if it did, it was going to hand out random punishments to enemies. So this is the worst domain in-game because it has no effects with it right now. But the intro is fire. Still the same buffs as well. And the background for this domain is just a lot of pillars. Thanks for watching.